mercenaries under the command of former Special Forces member Owen Paddock attack an oil refinery operated by the Chinese company Unicorp in Iraq. 11 buses are in a convoy that Dragon Luo Feng leads along the highway of death in an attempt to evacuate the civilian personnel to the safety of the Green Zone. Feng tells his daughter Mei that he will protect her before they travel the highway of death, but she is angry with him because he was away on a top-secret operation when his wife passed away. Mei still insists that Feng wasn't there and that she will never forgive him for it, even after he assures her that he was defending his family and nation. In the meantime, former U.S. Marine Chris Van Horn reluctantly joins his brother Henry, a mercenary, in attacking the convoy, claiming they are looking for the man who attacked them years ago, since they need the money to rebuild a well in a remote community. Using a rocket vehicle, the mercenaries produce a big sandstorm that they use as cover for their attack, during which they manage to take 2 of the 11 buses. Feng learns that 5 of his fellow citizens, including Professor Chang and her son, have been abducted from Bus 8 after his convoy repels them and passes through the sandstorm. After 9 years, Unicorp refused to pay them anything, so Chris confronts Henry and Owen about the kidnapping. Owen tells Chris he plans to revive the refinery and profit from the oil trade. Owen shoots Henry for not killing Feng and the other 2 mercenaries who stayed loyal to Chris after an outraged Chris leaves. Feng finds Chris and confronts him, but after learning that his father was slain in a rebel ambush that Chris had instigated as a private security group at the Highway of Death, Feng discovers that Chris is taking the position and intends to assist the children in his village. Owen sends his men to find Professor Chang's bag, which holds the codes that Chris unintentionally took with him earlier, after he threatens her son and kills one of the hostages to coerce her into participating. Speaking to his daughter, Feng tells her that he has faith in Chris, reminding him that the village has become his family. After Feng detects footsteps, they hide the kids and attempt to battle their way out of Owen's men's territory. To keep the village safe, Chris gives up what Owen's men are searching for. After learning that Owen needs the codes found in the bag to carry off the largest oil theft in history, putting the oil in tankers so he can transport it to a ship owned by the real offenders, Chris and Feng decide to head back to the refinery. Mei has quietly followed him out of the hamlet in one of Chris's cars, and the 2 of them are pursuing Owen and his crew as Feng follows close after in the rocket truck. Mei and Chris are picked up by Feng after Mei unintentionally smashes Chris's car while driving off-road. Owen's preparations are thwarted in the ensuing conflict when one of the truck tankers is destroyed by the rocket truck, setting off a domino effect among the others. After beating the paddle on his ATV and believing he could escape at the edge of a cliff, Owen is killed in the ensuing automobile chase. After making amends, Feng and Mei grieve Chris's passing, but in the middle of everything, it becomes clear that Chris had lived. Following their capture by Feng's army, Feng's group apprehends those responsible for the oil theft on the ship. After fixing the well in the village, Chris and Feng learn of a new mission, which Feng invites Chris to join. Chris agrees to the offer and embarks on a brand new journey.